Hi, thanks for tuning in. It's Steve here from the Watch Crowd. Today I'll be doing an honest and not overly edited review of the Jakob Eitan Sports Quartz. So, who are Jakob Eitan? I got chatting to a gentleman on a social media platform called Colin Potts. We talked about watches, and he then mentioned his own brand, Jakob Eitan. He then offered a watch for review, and here it is. I asked Colin, where does Jakob Eitan come from? He informed me he's got twin boys called Jakob and Ethan, so he wanted the brand to sound a bit more exotic, so a slight twist came up with Jakob Eitan. I don't know if you can see the little logo between the two names. That's actually taken from a tattoo on his wife's wrist, so you can see how personal this is to Colin. He also wanted to build a watch of a decent construction, and I think he's done that. So let's take a closer look. 41mm case, excluding the crown, 13mm case thickness. Constructed in 316L stainless steel with a brush finish to the case and bracelet. Nice bit of polish around the octagonal bezel. Obviously you can see what the inspirations come from there. Obviously the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. The standout for me though is that blue dial. It's stunning. It's probably one of the nicest sunburst dials I've seen on a watch at this price point. Sapphire crystal, tapered bracelet which is integrated down to a butterfly clasp. Screwing case back, hiding the Myota quartz movement. 50 meters water resistance. So let's pop it on and see what it looks like on the wrist. It's a very, very handsome watch, and that dial, like I said, is just mesmerising. It just radiates and reflects and pops in the sun. It just really is so nice. The retail on this one is £250. That's converted from 450 Canadian dollars. So obviously you need to keep an eye on the exchange rates. But I do think it represents really, really good value. It's got quite a bit of weight to it as well for a quartz watch. You'd probably pick it up and mistake it for a automatic. So yeah, I do think it represents excellent value. Now, to try and affirm this, what I want to do is bring up another watch that I reviewed recently, and that's the Tissot PRX. So two similar style watches, £295, £250, so not far away from each other. Obviously one's Swiss, but obviously from the Swatch group. Now if you pick them up straight away you definitely feel the weight difference. So I think you can see, if we look at the bracelet links, you know, the Tissot ones are smaller and thinner, so you can probably see where the additional weight comes from. I don't know if you can see what I was trying to say about the dial between the two. This one just, oh, it's lovely in the light, it just catches that light so well. Bracelets, both integrated. I actually do though prefer the bracelet on the Jakob Eitan. I like the machined links. I mean, the PRX bracelet gets rave reviews, but I just think this one's finished so much better. Machine links are obviously going to be more expensive to produce as well. So there we go, side by side. I like the indices on the Jakob Eitan as well as the hands. The hands actually remind me of the Grand Seiko Heritage hands, like the polished sword hands. Very, very nice to look at. No loom on this one. Might be a deal breaker for some, but what I do like about it is they've given it a silver surround of the date window. Just makes it look a bit more classy, I think. 100 meters water resistance, 50 meters water resistance. But then again, they're not really the type of watches you're going to be thrashing around your local swimming pool or jumping on a jet ski. You know, you're going to be wearing a diver's watch. So to me, 50 meters between them is immaterial. So there you go, just a quick comparison between the two. just to prove that I really do think this is worth every penny of its asking price of £250. Absolutely stunning watch. And there you go. It's available to purchase now from Collins' website called Watch Off the Cuff. If you do Google Jakob Eitan, it will take you to Collins' website. So there's the review. A great watch. If you're not part of our Facebook group yet, please take a look at us. We're one of the fastest growing watch communities on Facebook. And if you have liked this review, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be posting lots of reviews over the coming months, so stick with us. This has been Steve from the Watch Crowd reviewing the Jakob Eitan Sports Quartz.